Hey guys, this is OddOneGaming. This is going to be another Raid Shadow Legends video. So, as the thumbnail says, I managed to, or not yet, but I'm going to manage to complete the champion chase without pulling any shards. By that, I mean without pulling any of the sacred shards, because obviously we have the 2x sacreds today, you know, so I was going to say, okay, I will be pulling some sacreds because, you know, it's 2x, I save them up, I might get something interesting. But at the same time, I realized the fact that I can do this without having to pull sacreds. The points that I have down here, as you noticed, are points that I have done through pulling mystery shards, trying to get certain uncommons that actually I should have done this a while back to be extremely efficient, but I haven't done it, so I'm doing it now, and that is saving uncommons that can be used for the Brogni fusion. What do I mean by that? Let me show you. If you go on the portal and if you go on the fusion, Brogni is one of the fusion that you can constantly do again and again and again and again. So as long as you manage to pull from the rares Huntress and Bloodhorn, which like see how many copies I have, you will be able to fuse Brognis infinitely, because these are the two ones you can constantly make again and again and again using the uncommons that you can buy from the market, that you can pop from mystery shards, or you can actually, they're all farmable from the campaign. And at the end of the day, this is something extremely efficient that you can do to save up on shards. Like I said, I'm currently at 13 sacreds. The reason why I don't want to pull, even though it's a 2 times sacreds, and this is just, this is not a strategy viable, let's say, for fully for people that are like really early game that need some new champions to work on. This is for people that are trying to be efficient and trying to adapt and choose specifically where they want to pull their shards. For example, for me, I'm expecting that next week, like on Tuesday, I'm gonna do a 12-hour birthday stream, so hope you guys will come along. But I'm expecting on Tuesday for them to launch a guaranteed legendary event from sacreds. Honestly, that's something that they usually do. If you think about it, after the 2x ancients, the next weekend, the 10x, which was last weekend, they did a guaranteed ancient event. So I'm expecting they will do something the same either on Tuesday, or maybe they will coincide with the 10x, which is going to be next weekend during the summon rush. So I'm trying to get to the point where I will always have 15 sacreds on hand in case I want to pull for a guaranteed one. The same thing, I'm trying to get to 150 for the ancients. The void shards will only be the tricky ones because they're extremely hard to get. So let me show you actually what I can do and how many points I can gather. So the way that you can do it, like I said, is with the Brogni fusion. You can do with the Relic Keeper one as well, but it is not as efficient, because for the Relic Keeper, as you can see, you need to have Sorceress, but you need to take her to level 40. So basically you'll have to upgrade her and use another 3 people, like 3 chickens to upgrade her. The same thing for the Templar, same thing for Executioner. So that's not something I would recommend. Same thing for Justiciar as well. So I would recommend that because that can be used as food. However, the Brogni one, everybody only has to be taken to level 30. They are already rares, apart from the uncommons, which are extremely easy to upgrade. Everybody else can be a rare and just needs to be a 30 and use the lesser pots and 2 of the advanced ones to get a 3-star ascended. So for this one, it's worth it. At the same time, every time you fuse one of these rares, the Arbalester or the Stone Skin, you get 50 points for the champion chase. Void rares are 50 points, normal rares are 10 points only. At the same time, Brogni, after you have everything ready and you fuse a Brogni, you get 350 points. That's the points you get for a Void Epic. So if you, for example, for me now, I will be able to fuse 3 after I fuse everything here. I will get to have around 1050 points just by doing that. So I'm gonna get a lot of points, I'm gonna get a lot of champion chase points, and I will be able to save up my shards for other events. So like I said, 50 points from this Arbalester. Then I go to the next one, fuse the next one, and it's gonna be another 50 points for the second Arbalester. Then the same thing I can do with the Stone Skin if I want to fuse him, and then I can just go and fuse the Brogni. Look at this, boom, another 50 points. Then now if I go here, I use the ones that I already have prepared. Where is it? And this one. Cost, the only downside, I guess, a little bit is that it costs silver, but you know, if you're gonna farm food, you're gonna make silver by that, or through, boom, 350. So if you farm silver through campaign or spider, you're gonna have the silver. I got 350 points. What's the reality now with Brogni? What do? Either I book my main Brogni, which I have already fully done. Then if not, guess what? This Brogni is gonna be a 4-star chicken, or upgrade him to be a 5-star chicken. So at least, you know, at the end of the day, you are not wasting resources. You're still using your resource, you're still using the champions that you're fusing, you're using them for something. So it's not like, oh, I'm wasting chickens. No, you're getting champion chase points, and after that, guess what? After the champion chase points, you also got yourself a 4-star champion that can easily be turned into a chicken. So it's not that much of a waste. Yes, it requires a little bit of work, that's for sure, but honestly, if you're trying to min-max your resources and trying to be efficient, something like this shouldn't be as impossible to do. The way that you can prepare these rares, you don't have to do them like I do it now. I was not as prepared. I had some prepared, but I wasn't as prepared. So I said, okay, I'm gonna do it now because I want to showcase it. But the recommended time to do what I'm doing now, like leveling them up and ascending and all that, is during champion training tournaments, because ascending champions gives you points as well during the tournaments. During the champion training events, you do not get points for ascending. So if I would have waited, for example, I could have done everything that I'm doing now tomorrow or Sunday, and I would have gotten more points for the champion training. But I wanted to do this to showcase it for today, because maybe this is going to be helpful for more of you out there that might, you know, they might want to try and manage their resources differently, and maybe this is going to be a really good idea. You know, might be helpful for you. And at the same time, like I said, next week it's my birthday, so I will be really busy this weekend, so I will not have I don't think I will have the time to do this every single time. Boom, another 350 points. Then let's do the last one. This might be okay. This is something that's not perfect, because obviously it's predicated on doing this for on pulling voids to get those rares. So you might not get them, you cannot do that. This is not something that works every single champion chase, because champion chase is every 2 weeks. However, if you can skip one of the champion chases for a fusion event, especially once every month or once every 2 months, if you can get to the point where you can do that, then I call that a win, you know? Like, for example, let's see where did I get so far. We just pulling mystery shards, fusing the rares, and fusing 3 Brognis. Boom, look at this. I'm already at the epic book. I already got this 5. The points I think should be higher. I think it didn't update yet, but I think the points should be close to like around 1500 maybe, because I already had like 500 something plus fusing those ones. In the meantime, while the points update, there's another thing that you can do, what I'm gonna do again to make points, and that is save your epic fragments. These ones, normally the epics don't give as many points for CVC, so it's not worth to save them. For example, like you would do the legendaries, they give 30,000 points. But during champion chase, this epic, for example, I'm gonna summon Gwyneth now. She's from the Doom Tower. She's gonna give me easy 250 points. Boom, look at that, another 250 points. That's getting me closer to my goal. And like I said, apart from mystery shard, I haven't pulled anything yet. Still have my 13 sacred, still have my void, still have my ancients. Now let's see, did the points actually update yet or not? Because I think they should have updated, and then I need to add another 250 from the Gwyneth. This one usually takes a little bit to update. Okay, so that's 1743 plus the 250 that I'm gonna get from Gwyneth. I'm going to be at 2000 points. So what I can do now is I'm just gonna, because I'm gonna need another 500 points to get him, what I can do is I can just pull another 500 I can pull another 500 mystery shards, or I can just pull 2 sacreds, and that's it, job done. So depending on the time that I will have, or the same situation for you, depending on the time, you can do one of the 2 things that I mentioned. I think that the thing that I might do, even though I might be busy, I might have some time, I will pull the mystery shards, and I can just coincide that with tomorrow's champion training tournament that will pop. Same thing for the fusion. Look at this. Where is it? Is it here? No, okay, it's not a tournament, sorry, it's an event. So it's even better because I don't have to send and not losing points. Champion training event pops tournament. Because I have so many mystery shards, 3,300, I can pop them tomorrow and then just start turning everything into food. The way that I do it, I mentioned in previous videos, but let me quickly show you. The way that I do it is, for example, for commons, 1 brew and 3 commons. It's ready to level 10 and max it, and then when I get to the uncommon, I just go and farm into the brutal campaign, and depending how much XP you get and what you have, if you have the XP pass and everything, you can either get it to max straight up in the campaign if you don't want to rush, or you can min max it C, because maybe you can pop in the uncommons, or in the 2 stars you can maybe pop like 2-3 commons and then the rest into the brutal. But that's something you will have to test and see, because every single one's XP earned differs on the fact that if you have double XP brute, if you have the forge pass, and if you have the raid pass. But this is, I guess, like I said, today it was my shard pull version of today's video, but it's a shard pull version with pulling only mystery shards, and at the end of the day, like I said, trying to be efficient. I'm really curious, because like I said, I'm expecting this to be I'm expecting on Tuesday to be a guaranteed event for Sacreds, and I'm curious. There might be a champion that I really want, or it might be a champion that I do not want. But I'd rather have the voids on the shards on hand than not have them and then regret it. Tonight on stream, guys, if you're not aware, I have a link to my Twitch in the description. So if anybody wants me to pull their shards tonight on stream, I usually do pull shards, and usually, you know, we have some fun. I'm gonna have a few drinks because, you know, it's my weekend birthday. So I'm gonna have a few drinks. we're gonna pull some shards. Just have for, you know, it's gonna be another video for the weekend. And yeah, we usually have fun on the Fridays. But this was it for the video today, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something. I wanted this to be like more like a teaching video than an actual shard pulling video. So I hope it helped. Even if it helped like 10 of you out there, I'm satisfied that at least it helped some people. So see you tonight on stream, and see you in the next video on YouTube. Peace, love, take care everyone. Bye.